Hi, I'm Commander Mark.
Wanted to go time traveling here. My dad sent me a really cool article in the Vancouver Sun. It says here, this week in history, 1965, a flashy landmark by the sea is proposed for Spanish banks. The entrance to the causeway was to be outside Vancouver's city limits on the university endowment lands. It was to start on Marine Drive and jut out into English Bay, where it would serve as a breakwater for beach areas along Spanish banks. So here's another view of the proposal. The tower is 230 feet high and will contain a beacon visible for miles. Architect Gerald Hamilton calls it an astrolight. The round dome is a proposed planetarium. The island will also have a restaurant and possibly a dolphin pool. Cost is an estimated 1.5 million. So 1.5 million went a lot further in the 1960s. I think Chip Wilson's shack on Point Grey Road is 70 million. The Spanish Bank's beacon wasn't the only flashy development proposed in the 1960s. This May 27, 1969 John Fulker photo shows a model for Laguna del Mar, a waterfront development that was never built in West Vancouver. The $12 million project was to be located at the foot of 22nd Street, partly on reclaimed land. That's not all. Li Ka-shing, the guy who bought all the expo lands, multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, had a really cool proposal for a West Coast Venice in False Creek. Check this out. The original model for the development of the expo lands. A futuristic high-rise forest surrounded by lagoons that turned much of the site into islands. A Sun headline dubbed it a West Coast Venice, and it was so alluring, it was one of the reasons Li Ka-shing got the deal. Here's the original model in 1988. That would have been fantastic. But of course, the NIMBYists and all these people that are opposed to any kind of progress or any type of development or densification, they always shoot these projects down. And it's unfortunate because we should be building like a 21st century city. The 1960s, that was a time of optimism where people had a vision for the future. I mean, you look at this last party, Gregor, they called themselves Vision. Why? Because they built a few bike lanes? Li Ka-shing had vision. But this is the type of city we should be building, and I don't know why Vancouver is so anti-development. Take the downtown core, for example. We should be building 60, 70, 80-story condos in that downtown core. The land prices are exorbitant. It doesn't make any sense. We should be building like a 21st century city, and we're not.